Hey, this is Anthony with RevZilla TV. We can watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the new Speed and Strength Fame and Fortune jacket, available at RevZilla.com. Another unique take on the 3/4 vintage or military-inspired riding jacket. This is the Fame and Fortune from Speed and Strength. One color only. They call it black. I look at it and I say it's a military-style gray. And the details are really what sell this jacket. If we look at it, you're still sub $250 and you're water resistant. But really the seasonal range for this jacket, even in its more hip length design, is gonna be spring and fall. So you're water resistant, your spring and fall, maybe more temperate season, you're gonna have a removable thermal vest liner, and you do have some light venting. So you have 6 total vents. In the summer, it's gonna get a little warm. In the winter, you're gonna need to beef up your base layers. But again, if you're looking at this style and you don't wanna break the bank, it's a great option and it's nice and long. It has a very unique flavor to it. Now, quick note on sizing here with Buzzsaw to my left. 6 foot, 215, 46-inch chest. He's wearing a size large. Now, if you look at that size chart, it's going to say he's going to be in an extra large, but that would be too big. So what I want you to do is take your size, your chest measurement, and go down a size. Very boxy, very American, plenty of room to move. Keep that in mind when you're evaluating your sizing. And remember, you can lean on us. And as always, we're going to ship for free over $39, so no worries there. I'd also love to hear your gut reaction because this is such a different and unique piece. Click right there on our logo, subscribe to us at RevZilla TV, our YouTube channel. Leave me your comments, your questions, your feedback, and catch up with all the latest gear reviews we're constantly rolling out. Now, let's dive into those details. If we look at the outer shell, it's an AR600 frame, which is actually a textile blend, but it's meant to look like that wax-coated canvas. So you're getting the benefits of more of a motorcycle-inspired material with the finish of something that's going to look like it's a little bit more fashion inspired. You're also going to have CE rated vault armor in the shoulder, in the elbow, as well as in the back. CE level 1 coming stock, so you're not going to have to upgrade those. That's nice. They're going to be built in, and again, they round out the protection assortment. It is a water-resistant jacket because that AR600 frame is not going to be cotton. That's a nice touch, but if you want seam sealed, you got to go up to the Urge Overkill, which is about the same price, but that's going to be a little sportier, and that's going to be a full waterproof jacket. Keep that in mind. The other nice part of what they did, and there's a lot of pockets here. Notice these pockets. There's a lot going on. You have your browns, you have your leather accents in black, you have your accent stitching, you have a snap there. These are going to be water-resistant pockets. So they put that together to try to keep them waterproof, but they get close, they get water resistant, so you have that working here as well. And notice too that button on the outside is absolutely metallic, but it's meant to look like a standard style button, but it is really a snap, and that's for ease of use, especially with a gloved hand if you're riding on a bike. If you had a regular button, it would not be as functional. And you look at some of the other features here, moving into the arm, let's start up at the collarbone and work our way down here. Notice you're going to have a vent up here that's going to flow air. Again, it's starting to warm up on you, you get the airflow. Moving down into our bicep, you're going to have another vent. It's going to allow you to get some ventilation at the sleeve, and then you have adjustability, and I like the way they've done this. It's a hidden elasticated stretch snap with 3 snaps to allow you to cinch everything, keep it in place, make sure that if you do happen to have a get off, that armor is going to stay in place. And also on that style note, again, I keep talking about it, but notice the leather accents here and the stitching. You're also going to have leather accents down here, all the way down along the cuff, again, tying it all together. And you're seeing all of this happen for sub $250. If we open it up, no zipper here. It's going to be basic Velcro. And again, they gave you this snap to tie off the style. And then Ed, turn and face away from me there really quickly. If Ed turns and faces away, what you're going to see is a gusset, reach for the bars at the sleeve. That's going to allow range of motion in your shoulder blades. Put your arm down there, Ed, and moving down, again, you can get the full line down along the elbow. Now, if Ed moves his arm back up, notice the snaps up along the waist here. This is going to be your main cinch. Notice it's going to be covered, and you do have that elastication. And then moving down into the hip, you're going to down along the seat. You have 2 to 3 inches of give there with the gusset down along the bottom side as well. And that's if you're sitting in the upright riding position and you need it to give a little bit, or depending on how you're built, you're going to have that flexibility there. Now, if I pull this flap back, you're going to see this is your 6th vent here. So you have 2 vents on the back, 4 in the front, and 2 on the back, and that's going to be your exhaust vent, allowing warm air to circulate around your body and hopefully be evacuated outside of the jacket. Turn completely backwards for me there, Ed. Starting at the collar and working our way down, nice high collar, leather accents, reflectivity across the top of the back, and it's done in what they call black watch, which means that it's going to not throw off the line of the jacket in the daytime, but at night it's going to light up and give you that great visibility. And then you do have a rabbit pouch down here, and it is fully zippered. So if you need to pull that thermal vest liner and throw it in the pouch while you're riding, you have the ability to do that. Notice that's gusseted here as well. Come back around to the front. Now, before you open that up, hold on one second. Let's get a shot of the collar. leather accent up here across the collar, and then notice it's going to be snapping. And then when I undo these snaps, you're going to see there's a rain gutter in there. And again, it's because the exterior chassis is going to be water resistant. So you get the water away. You have that double gap to keep it away from your YKK zipper. And then when I open this jacket up, my favorite thing is when we open it. And it's going to be accents on the inside. So you have your quilted liner, there's your thermal, you have flannel up the inside, and you actually have corduroy. And we've seen corduroy in a couple places on this jacket, but corduroy at the collar is extremely, extremely soft. And again, it has a really nice vintage-inspired touch as it finishes this off. If we look at the inside, you have additional cinching along the waistline. And then coming up, there is your thermal vest liner. Notice it is quilted, and that's exposing a basic mesh liner on the inside. And notice it's a circumferential zipper that goes up and around the back of his neck. And if we do it on that side, Ed, you should have a pocket over here. See if we give you have a solid pocket to work with. Oh, it has to come up and down. There it is. Notice you're going to inside of your flannel, you're going to have your Napoleon pocket tying everything together. So remember, the step up from a waterproof, you can zip back up, and protection side of thing is going to be your Urge Overkill jacket, which is fully waterproof from Speed and Strength. But the Fame and Fortune, tying in again with that new Fame and Fortune helmet, gives you a great military-inspired option, one color only, and it's going to be pretty versatile across a mixture of seasons. The next step in your journey is to click right here, read other rider reviews of the Speed and Strength Fame and Fortune at RevZilla.com. You don't have to take my word for it. As always, we're shipped for free over $39. If you want to talk to a gear geek, see us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. Thanks for watching our detailed breakdown. Remember, subscribe to us at RevZilla TV, our YouTube channel. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time.